Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is class 2 of complete course for Nuke Composer here. So in this today's class we will see basic composting fundamental in Nuke. So let's start the class here. So now here in Nuke I have imported our some footage here, and if you want to suppose import your footage, then simply click on this image tab option, then click on read. Then from here just you can select your folder and just select your footage, whatever footage you want to import inside Nuke. So here I have selected this one. Just simply click on open here. So here I have imported this image, and suppose if you have already opened your folder, so maybe like this, then simply you can also select and just drag and drop inside our this node graph here. So like this you can also import your footage inside this Nuke here. So now just delete all these two images here. So like this just I have imported all these images or footages inside our Nuke here. So first, for composting in Nuke we need a merge node. So with the help of merge node we can merge two images. So first I have this image, just select this one and press 1. So this will actually connect this viewer 1 and it will display here. Now press H. H means just home your viewer. So this image just we have to compose on our this background, this one. So first this is important that the foreground image, whatever image you are going to just compose on top of this background image, so this foreground image should be 4-channel image. So here just I am going to show you in Photoshop. So just a little bit check it here. So if you will see here this image, actually whatever image just I have imported in our this Nuke, actually this is transparent image. I have removed all these background and just simply I have saved this image in PNG format. So in PNG format we can easily save transparency information with this image. But if you will see here in our this Nuke, actually it's showing some green background here. So this it doesn't matter what is showing, but you have to check your alpha channel. If alpha channel is there, then easily you can remove this background with the help of pre-mult node, because by default if you will import PNG images in Nuke, so it will display here unpre-mult image. So now just first we have to check here alpha channel is there or not, then just we can compose this image on top of this background here. So remember this one, this is important. Again, foreground image should be 4-channel image. If there is no any alpha channel, so this background will also come with your composing. So now here first just we are going to check if this image contain alpha channel or not. So this is our background. Now press 1 here. Now press R for red channel, G for green channel, B for blue channel, and A for alpha channel. So in our background there is no alpha, no problem, but in our foreground object alpha should be there. So again select this one, press 1. So viewer will automatically connect with this image. Now again just we have to check alpha channel A. So now you can see here alpha is there, okay, because just I have saved this image, you can easily see. So this image just I have saved in our PNG format. So you can save in PNG, TIFF, even Targa. So all these formats support alpha channel, okay. So here now just close this one. So here I have imported this image. So this image has alpha channel. Even you can also check here. Now just little bit zoom here, so usually you can just compare and check. So red RGB, so this background image has only 3 channels, but if you will see inside our this image RGB alpha, so this is actually indication of alpha channel. So this image has alpha channel. So now easily just we can remove this background and just we can merge on top of this background here, because suppose same as this image also, select this one and just simply press 1 here. So you are getting these backgrounds, maybe some pixels are here also, but if you will check a alpha channel, so just only you can extract your content because this image has alpha channel. Now again you can see. So how we can extract only our content if there is any alpha channel present? So generally there are 2 methods in Nuke. First, most of the people are using pre-mult node. So this will actually multiply alpha channel with your RGB and it will give you only this object. So just simply select this one and press tab and just type pre-mult node. So simply just you can type pre-mult node here. So now you can see here. So this will multiply with this alpha channel with the help of this pre-mult, and it will give you only this object. So same as this one also. So select this one and just remember this one, alpha channel should be there. So first we have to check alpha channel. Now press A. So alpha channel is there, then only we can use pre-mult, or second option, just double click on this footage, then right side just a little bit define properties 1 here. So now from here, if you want, you can direct also enable this pre-multiplied. So this will automatically actually multiply alpha channel. But in Nuke, most of the people not using this option, because if you will use pre-mult, so further we will need also a pre-mult image for composting. So just uncheck this one and just simply use pre-mult node. So now see. So just only this dino object just I have extracted from our this image. Remember this one again, this image has 4 channel, you can easily see here. Now just I am going to start composting here. So this object just we have to compose on our this background here. So for this just we need a merge node. So in this merge tab just simply click here and just click on this merge node, shortcut M. Even you can also search, so press tab button here in our this node graph and just type merge here, this merge node. Even shortcut if you will press M, so this will automatically just add merge node inside our this node graph here. So whatever procedure you like, just simply add your node inside our this node graph. So just delete all these extra 2 merge node here. So in our merge node you will get 2 main inputs. B means just background, A means just foreground. So whatever you will connect with this A input, so this will be foreground, and whatever you will connect with B input, this will be our background. So here just this background image just we have to connect with our this B input, and this pre-mult image just we have to connect with our this A input, means foreground here. So just little bit adjust work area. Then finally we have to view our composting. Remember this one, whatever you are creating or whatever you want to view here, just you have to connect that node with this viewer, otherwise this will not show here anything. Now you can see it's not showing composting here, but here I have created a composting. So just we have to view this merge node output. So for this just again we have to unplug it from here and just connect with this merge node. So now you can see here. So here just I have composed this dino image on top of our this background. So just little bit arrange it here. So mainly just people in Nuke work top to bottom here, and background just we have to place it here, and these foreground image just we have to place it here. Placement doesn't matter, just only input matter here. So whatever you will connect with this A input, that will be foreground, or this will be display here top, and whatever you will connect with this B input, this will be background. And here if you will see in merge operation, which is by default over means foreground over background here. Now if you will double click on this merge node, so right side you will see operation, so it's showing actually over here. So there are other options also are here, so these options just we will see later in our further classes here. Even if you will see here one extra input, which is this mask, so this will little bit just we will cover in our this later here. So now suppose here just I want to also merge my this dino, this one also just I want to compose on top of this composting here. So for this again we have to take a merge node. Even in this merge node there are actually multiple foreground input here, so just little bit move it here. So you will get another this input, which is our again will be our foreground, but don't use this one because later this will create a problem for you. So suppose if you want to compose another object or another images, so you have to take another merge node. So here just I am going to compose this one also in our this composting. So just select, move it, keep it here, and just take another merge node, because this dino also just we have to compose it here. So just take a merge node, again press M, So this total result, whatever just we are getting output from our this merge node will be our background here. So like they just connect it here. So now here I've connected, and this foreground image just we have to connect with our this dyno image here. So now you can see here, so easily you can see here. So now here just I have composed our two images on top of our this background. So like this you can compose many objects inside this Nuke with the help of this merge node. So just till here, just save our project. So because just first time I am going to save our project, so for saving your project just we have to click on file, then we have to click on this save comp or project, you can say. Actually in Nuke project is called actually scripts here. So just we have to save our project or comp, then click on file, then save comp. Then from here just you can select your folder where you want to save. So suppose in our this Nuke footage folder, you can see directory. Even if you want to create a new folder, then with the help of this icon just you can create. So just click and just give a name, then press OK here. So now here I have created this new composting scripts folder inside our this new VFX folders. Now just give a name. So class 2 class underscore 02 underscore basic composting. So like this just you can give any name, then finally just simply click on save here. So now till here I have saved my project in our proper folder here. So guys, if you like this video, please watch complete video, share to others and subscribe my channel if you are still not subscribed my channel. So now till here I have created our basic composting here. Now after this just we are going to see how we can place our all these foreground object in our proper positions here or in our proper locations here. Suppose this dyno is a little bit I want to scale down, and just this one just I want to place it here. Then all these adjustment how we can do in Nuke. If you want to move any object or any foreground image here, then for this we need a transform node. So with the help of transform node we can move object, we can scale, we can rotate. So suppose this dyno just I want to place it here. So after this image just we have to use a transform node. So for this, if you will select this node and simply if you will click on this transform option and click on this transform node, so this will automatically attach inside our this tree here because you have selected this one. But just select this one and delete this one, and suppose nothing you have selected, and if you will click on this transform node option and again just click on this transform node, so this will add a transform node independent. So again just we have to connect this transform node inside our this tree or inside our this pipeline here, then only this will work, otherwise this will not affect. So for inserting any node inside our this tree or inside this pipe, just simply select and just connect like this. So you will get this white indication. White means this will automatically attach it here. So now you can see, then just simply double click here, then you will get on screen controls here. So just a little bit zoom out here. So now you can see this is our actually this transform gizmo here, or you can say our transform node controls here. So with the help of this control you can simply just move. So like this. Even right side you can also see this transform parameter. So just again double click if you are not going to see here. So just double click. So from here you can also move. So this is X and Y. So suppose from here if you want to move, then simply click here and middle mouse scroll. So this will little bit just adjust your X positions here. Even if you will click on this first starting of our this number, so this will little bit move fast here. Same as Y. Even this is a gizmo. So with the help of gizmo also you can move. So if you will see here, actually this gizmo or whatever control you are going to see here actually display here. So this is actually anchor point you can say. So if you want to suppose scaling and rotating, so this will actually just rotate around this point because this is actually anchor point. Remember this one, okay? So if you want to also move your anchor point or center point, you can see here, then hold control and just simply place it here. So this will move your anchor point, not object. Remember this one. So hold control button and just move this anchor point and just place it here. So with the help of left mouse button, hold Control and use left mouse button and just place it here. So now if you will rotate even from this control, so this will rotate around this anchor point or center point. Even from right side parameter you can also rotate like this, and scale if you want you can adjust. On screen scale you can also adjust. So just a little bit zoom it here. So if you will just adjust from this diagonal, so this will actually maintain your proportion here. And if you will adjust scale from this maybe left to right or top to bottom, so this will actually break your image proportion here. So remember this one, again Ctrl Z, step back. So just we have to adjust scale only from diagonal. So like this you can see here. So this will actually maintain proportion here. And if you want to move your object, then simply with the help of just pick this gizmo and just you can move. Remember this one, while you are moving, release control button, don't hold control button. If you will hold control button, so this will actually move this center point, not object. Normally just simply pick this controller and just you can place your object where you want to move it. So suppose here just I want to place, so just a little bit scale it here. So same as for this one also, just I have selected this one and press T for just shortcut for this transform node. This one you can see here. So I have selected this one and press T. So this will automatically just attach your transform node inside this tree here. So now just place it here. Now just double click here. So you can see these are just transform controllers here. So just scale and just move it here. So now after this, actually what I am going to do, just I want to just make this dino face towards this dino. So just we have to flip this object or this image. So for this we need a mirror node. Even if you want, you can also flip with the help of this scale, but here just I am going to use mirror node. So with the help of mirror node, just you can flip your image or object here. So how we can do? So just select this one and just again just click on this transform node tab, and here you will get this mirror, this one. So now just connect it here. So here I've connected and just double click here. So from here just you can just flip vertical or horizontal. So just connect it horizontal. So like this, as you can see, even vertical also. So but remember this one, while you are using this mirror node, so just you have to use this mirror node before transform node, otherwise sometime this will create a problem. So here how we can extract this node and how we can connect before this transform. So just little bit again adjust it here so easily we can understand. So suppose in Nuke, if you want to extract any node from any tree, then simply select that node and press Ctrl Shift X. So this will actually extract that node. So now you can see here, and again just move transform here and just connect it here. So now double click here. So with the help of this node, easily we can flip, then we can adjust, scale all these things here. Now hold Control and just move anchor point here. Now easily just we can adjust. So this is actually just like a pipeline or procedure you can say. Okay, so now just place it here, and same as this one also, just I want to just flip here. So again before this one, so before this transform just we have to use, so we have to select this pre-mult and in transform node category, and just we have to use mirror, this one. Then double click here and just use this mirror. So this will actually mirror into this center only. And suppose again just Ctrl Shift X, and if you will use suppose maybe after this here, and if you will double click and if you will use, so this will actually move your position. So easily you can see here. Okay, now you can see the result. So mirror node just you have to use before transform. So now again just we have to unplug from here. So Ctrl Shift X and just we have to attach it here, then just make it in a proper way. Now just double click here, this will not just change your position. Okay. Now again just double click here and just place in a proper positions here. So this is actually basic fundamentals in Nuke of composting any two images or just merging multiple images on top of each other. So you can see here in Nuke actually there are mainly two nodes for composting two images. on top of each other. First, this is merge node, which is most important things here, and second, add mix also. So again, just I am going to take two nodes here. So just click on this merge category and this merge node, shortcut M, and second one, this is one more, and second one, which is our this add mix. So with the help of these two nodes, we can compose our object or image inside this nuke. So what is the main difference, and when we have to use this merge and when we have to use this add mix? So just a little bit I am going to explain it here, how we can compose and how we can use all these things here. So same thing, just I am going to take it here. So just a little bit move it here. So just copy from this pre-mult. So Control C, copy and just paste it here. And again just take this background. So Control C and just Control V. So here just only for explanation, just I have copied all these nodes here. First, just I am going to see details in our this merge node. So with the help of merge node, just we can merge two images. One will be background, second will be foreground. So just connect it here. This will be background and this will be foreground here, and this will be result here. Select this one, press 1 here. So again move viewer here and select this one, press T, transform, and just little bit keep it here. So in our this merge node, just if you will double click, so here you will get different type of operations. Maybe by default it's showing just over, even plus, even multiply, just like a blending mode. So later we will use all these operations. This is only available in this merge node, remember this one. So now again just keep it here over. So last one more important things here in our this merge node, which is our this mix value. Mix value, this means actually our this foreground image or foreground object opacity you can say, or transparency you can say. So suppose if you are adjusting this mix value here, so this will actually just adjust foreground object opacity or transparency. Now you can see here. So in Nuke, suppose if you just want to just adjust opacity any foreground object, then you can adjust with the help of this mix node, because in Nuke there is no any opacity or transparency parameter, remember this one. Okay, so if you want to adjust opacity, then you can adjust with the help of this mix value. So this will just adjust only foreground object opacity or transparency or visibility you can say. So now just make it 100%, and then after this just I am going to also see a little bit this mask input. So this mask input, actually whatever you will attach any mask or any shapes with this mask input, so this will cut out your foreground object here. So just a little bit I am going to just only for explanation, just I am going to take a roto node. So just simply click here in drop node options and just take this roto and just make it circle. So just ellipse here maybe. So this is just only for explanation here. So here just I have created this circle, and if you will connect this circle with this mask, so this will actually cut out foreground objects. So remember this one. So whatever shape or mask if you will attach in our this merge node, so this will only display your object inside our this shapes or mask here. Same as in other node also you will get mask input, like suppose blur node. So just select and delete this one, and suppose here just I am going to use blur node. So I have selected this one, press tab and just type blur and double click and a little bit adjust this blur size here. So it's just a little bit blurring your background. And suppose if you want to just only blur outside, not whole image, then you can also use this mask input. So again just take a roto node and just Control Shift X exit, because just we have to connect with our this mask input. So just create a shape and just connect with this blur. So this will restrict your blur node here. So now you can see here. So outside there is no blur, inside there is blur. But if you want to invert, then double click here node in roto node. So all these roto node we will cover in later classes in details. Okay, so this is just only for explanation, this mask input. So again double click, come here in our this shape category, and if you want you can just little bit invert it here. So now you can see here, and make little bit, increase little bit feather here. So maybe this one. So now you can see here. So mask input, this is just only for restricting certain area. Maybe you can use in this our merge node, even in other filter also you can use this mask input. Okay, so now here this is looking good here. So same thing, just I am going to explain with our this add mix. So suppose here just I want to compose again these two images here. So again just little bit keep it here and just copy, Control C. Same as merge node, this add mix node also has two input. B means background, A means foreground object. But what is the main difference? For suppose if you are doing compositing with your merge node, so this is important that you should use pre-mult node, or merge node required pre-mult image. Then only you can compose with this merge node. But with the help of this add mix node, just only we need 4 channel images, RGB plus A. So there is no any need for pre-mult node. So this will automatically just merge without pre-mult also. Okay, so this is just advantage of this add mix node. So suppose here this is our original image. Now press 1 here. Now just check, this is 4 channel image. Remember this one, 4 channel image should be there. Now press A for alpha channel and RGB. Even you can again, if you will press A means alpha channel, and again press A, so this will show you in RGB mode. Remember this one. So now even downside you can also see this is 4 channel image. So direct you can compose. There is no any need for this pre-mult node. So now just I am going to see just only for explanation. So this will be a background, and direct just you can connect this image, 4 channel image, and this will be output. So select this one, press 1 here. So here just I have double click here. Now select this one, press 1. So now you can see direct compositing here without pre-mult. Now again same thing remaining. So one more advantage of this add mix. So just double click here. So right side you will get this actually A and B input. So A means this foreground object. So if you want little bit, just mix this foreground object with your background with this A input. So now this is our A curve. So in between just we have to add our point, because here you will get 1 point and one more here point. So in between just we have to add our points. So for this hold Control and Alt and just click on this curve. So now if you will adjust this A curve, so this will actually just little bit merge our edges here. So now you can see here little bit, just I am going to zoom it. So now you can see here. So this is just blending little bit edges here. So easily you can focus here. Okay, so if you want you can also use this add mix for your compositing, but this is actually totally depends on your practice and according to your requirements here. And downside of this add mix, there is no any blending modes. You can't change blending modes, maybe screen, multiply, all these things like operations. You can see here there are many operations here inside our this merge node, but in our this add mix, if you will double click, there is no any blending modes, only this mixed value you will get. So with the help of this mixed value, again same as foreground transparency. Okay, so with the help of these two nodes, just simply you can compose your object inside new. So but most of the people are using this merge node because there are so many other options, maybe operations, maybe other options also are here. So for compositing just we have to use mainly these two nodes, this merge node and this add mix here. So now finally just I am going to see, suppose if you don't have 4 channel image, then how you can create 4 channel image, then how you can compose. So this is just only for explanation. So further we will continue from here only. So inside this image just we have to compose this character or this object, this image. But if you will check it here, this is only 3 channel image RGB, there is no alpha channel. So if you will compose it here on top of this one, so this white background will also come. Now you can check it here. Now select this one, press 1, now press T for transform node. Now you can see, so this background is also coming. Same as for this ball also you can see. So again just connect with this one also and select this one, press 1 here, again just select this one, press T and just move it here. So this is also coming here. So here just I am going to see how we can create our 4 channel image. So this is just only for explanation. So in Nuke just we can create our 4 channel image, or just we can create our 4th channel which is our alpha channel with the help of roto node or with the help of keyer node. So just simply just I am going to explain it here. Suppose this ball I want to compose it on our this background here. So again this is 3 channel image. So for this just we have to use roto node. So I have selected this one and press O for roto node and select this one, press 1 here, and just simply we have to create a shape according to this ball here. So just create. Then again after this, if you will see here, after this roto, this alpha channel just I have created. This is 3 channel image, then alpha I have created. Then after this again just we have to use pre-mult, then only this will cut out this image. So now press tab and just type pre-mult here. Now you have created 4 channel image and just you have pre-multiplied by alpha channel. Now just simply you can compose it here in our this background here. So easily you can see. Now press 1 and just simply press T for transform and just move it here. So like this just we can create 4 channel image in Nuke and just we can compose it here. So in next class we will continue on this mask and matte and just we will create our 4 channel image and we will also see roto all these things. So till here I have completed our this basic compositing class. So now finally just save our this scripts or project here, then again click on file and just click on save here. So till here I have successfully saved our project here. So if you like this video, please watch, share, comment and subscribe my channel if you are still not subscribed my channel. So thanks for watching.